It's Case, and I'm hanging out with you, and I'm also hanging out with. We've got a great interview with Roger Earl. Are you there, Roger?
I'm here.
Hi,
Kate.
there you are. I was afraid.
Kate, don't be late.
I was afraid I lost you there for a second. Everybody at the Penn's Peak Radio, I'd like to introduce Roger Earl, who has been basically the staple and the backbone to Foghat, and you guys are coming to town this weekend. You got a big performance going on at Penn's Peak on Friday. Welcome aboard to Penn's Peak Radio. Roger, I'm glad you had a few minutes to spare for us today.
Yeah, thank you. Actually, I'm really looking forward to it. Now, we played the venue a number of times over the years, and we always had a really good time there. Last time, though, I think we played at rather short notice. You had a cancellation. But this time, we've had plenty of time to let everybody know we're coming. So we're going to have a really good time. We're going to boogie your boot heels and sneakers away. We'll be playing all our hits like Slow Ride, Fall for the City, Just Want to Make Love to You, Stone Blue. We take a few requests, but don't ask for any ballads because we don't play no stinking ballads. So we might...
No stinking slow songs, right? You want the house rocking.
That's right. The house will be rocking.
Now, Roger, I think out of everything that I read about you, which was phenomenal, you are truly the backbone of the Foghat band. I mean, it's changed a lot of members over the billion years that it's been going on, but you're pretty much I read one small section, you had a little surgery, so you were kind of out for a little bit. But I mean, how do you continue that sustainability, my man? My God.
It's like careful what you wish for. I play drums in a great rock and roll band. Craig McGregor has been with us since 1975, 1976 on bass. Charlie Hune has been with us for 14 years on lead vocals and lead guitar. And Brian Bassett has been playing in the band for 18, 19 years. I think he's playing slide and lead. And also Brian is produces all our albums and mixes and is generally the Foghat's resident genius as far as I'm concerned. And an absolutely brilliant guitar player.
Now, over the years, you guys have really established yourself not as a longevity band, not only as a band that's been around, because, and I'm sure you know this as well, it's like bands kind of come and go. You know what I mean? There are very few that has the sustainability that you guys have been able to do it. And not only do you have the sustainability, but you've got gold records, you've got platinum, you've got double platinum. I mean, every time you get one of those, is it still the same thrill as the first one?
I was never really all that impressed with like gold or platinum records. The real thing is like enjoying the music and being able to play music that you enjoy. And I really think that a large part of Foghat's success and longevity is the fact that we play rock and roll music, and I think we play it real well. It's the band always was, in charge of whatever songs and what kind of music we wanted to play. We were never dictated to by the record company or anybody else. So, and as it today, we had an album out 2 years ago called Last Train Home. We have a new DVD out this year, recorded live in St. Petersburg, Florida, and we're about halfway through working on a new album, which should be out either the end of the year or early next year. So we're not sort of resting on our laurels. The thing is, what's fun about this is like being creative and making new music. I love what I do. Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, no doubt. You must love it. And it, and that the sustainability of the band states that you obviously enjoy, what you do, or just like any other band, you'd be like throwing your hands, throwing the towel. That's it. We're done. But you guys have never stopped touring. You've never stopped recording. And I know you don't like slow, sappy songs, but I have to mention this. You guys have a Christmas songs. You have a Christmas album out. You've done. I mean, come on. Well, you have Run Rudolph Run and All I Want for Christmas and a version of Winter. I mean, come on, Roger.
Working in the winter wonderland. Well, actually, we're not singing it. It's an instrumental. It's kind of funky. It's got like kind of a New Orleans-y kind of feel to it. And actually, it was a lot of fun making it. We'd never really done certainly not a Christmas instrumental before. But, hey, get into the spirit, right?
There you go. And try it out, right? See if it works. And it must have worked. People are loving it. They enjoyed it. And you just did that recently, just last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we put it out specifically around Christmas time. It got quite a bit of airplay, and people seem to enjoy it. You know, it was fun doing it. I mean, I love getting in the studio and just playing. We have our own studio down in DeLand, Florida. So, you know, we have all the stuff set up in the living room, and it's like a house in the middle of nowhere on like 10 acres of, we could probably annoy the deer and the hogs and the fish and birds. But, yeah, it's a lot of fun. You know, like in the wintertime, January, February, March, it's a little chilly up here. I'm a resident in New York. I live out on Long Island. And it's nice to go down to sunny Florida and, you know, make records and, you know, hang out. It's, yeah, life is good.
So I was laughing because you said you're a New Englander, and now you guys hail from London, but you now
New Yorker.
A New Yorker.
A New Yorker.
Wow, that's a scary accent. It's New York and British together. Take you years to master that one. What's that?
When the English first came over here, they landed on Long Island where I live, so I'm quite comfortable. And by the way, all is forgiven.
Oh, okay. Hey, man, I wasn't there.
No. Well, actually, I've been accused of being that old, but I wasn't there then.
Because you've been around so long, people are like, God, how old is that guy?
Yeah.
And you're still doing what you're doing, which is fun. I have a couple of songs here, and I don't.
Yeah.
I was wondering which one, and I know "Slow Ride" is one that. I mean, I have your Christmas songs too, but I'm not so sure I'm going to play any of those. But you know, we've got "Driving Wheel," "Honey Hush," "My Babe," "Slow Blue." Something you would like to share with our listening audience?
Yeah, play Stone Blue.
You like that one? Is there a story behind that one?
Yeah.
Tell us.
Craig plays a great bass line in it.
Tell us a story. Tell us a story, Roger.
When I was, yeah.
Tell us a story. Tell us the story of.
Yeah, Craig McGregor, our bass player, plays a great bass line in it, and the lyrics are, "When I was stone blue, rock and roll sure helped me through," and it was it's very poignant, isn't it? Well, I don't know if it's poignant actually. We recorded it out on Long Island with the at a mansion out here that we took over for a couple of months. And which version are you going to play?
I have 1978 on this one. I'm not sure.
All right, then. That's off the Stone Blue album.
Okay.
Yeah, let's play some music.
All right. Well, we're going to play this song, and we're going to be back with you in just a moment. But, Roger, would you do the honors in introducing this song for us?
Yeah. Hello, this is Roger, Earl of Foghat, and it's a rocking little city that I love. So do my kids, actually. When I was stone blue, rock and roll sure helped me through.
Foghat with the infamous Roger Earl doing the drums on that one. Stone Blue from 78. And that's a good song. Are you going to be doing that one on Friday, or is it a big secret what you're doing, Roger?
No secrets there. Yeah, we'll play that one.
Yeah?
Do you have our last record, Last Train Home?
I do. I had, I don't know if I have it with me at the moment, but your manager was kind enough to ship us some, and we made some people very happy who hang out with us here at Penn's Peak Radio, and we gave some of them away. But let's talk a little bit more about what we were talking about, something that's kind of funny, and we were talking about how you have a lot of family over in London still, but a lot of them like to come here and spend time with you here.
Well, coming to the States is always a good idea for folks. I love going into Manhattan, into New York from time to time whenever I get a chance. It's probably one of the greatest cities in the world. There's always something going on there. You have, of course, all the museums and the theater district, and there's some great sort of music always going on there. There's some really cool jazz clubs and blues clubs there. So New York City is a great place to make a visit to.
But you do try to get home once in a while to London. You said maybe over the holidays you try to get there.
No, London's not my home.
Oh.
Long Island's my home. Long Island, New York.
Okay. You're killing me with that. You're killing me. Now tell us, out of all the years and all the music that you've done, name some of the music that you felt were like some of the best that you guys produced over the years, no matter what other band members were involved. Tell us about some of the ones that really kind of like hit home for you as far as some of the songs that you've produced over the years.
Actually, I was particularly proud of the last album we did, Last Train Home. I think we definitely got it right on the Fall for the City album. And I have to admit that I'm particularly fond of the very first album we did. We recorded that and produced it with Dave Edmonds, produced it, and it was recorded in Rockfield in Wales. And I really like the way we sort of played on it and produced it. And actually, I like just about every record we've ever done, or otherwise we wouldn't have put it out.
Right.
Like I said earlier, the band always maintained artistic control over what we did, so if there were any failures, it's our fault. You couldn't blame the manager or anybody else.
Well, that's pretty impressive that you say that. I mean, you're taking responsibility for the success or the failure or whatever you guys did, and that's admirable. That's really admirable, especially in today's society. Everybody wants to point a finger at somebody else. You know what I mean?
No. I mean, we have our own record company now for the last 12 years, and so we produce everything in-house and do everything here. As I said, Brian Bassett is our lead and slide player, is also a producer and an absolutely brilliant engineer. And our manager is great, as is all our office staff. Aren't you? But they're busy.
They're busy? Well, they're busy making you popular.
They're busy.
Keeping you popular.
Yeah, they're busy.
Yeah. So out of all the experience, Roger, that you've had with the bands and stuff like that, tell us a little story about something that maybe was one of the most memorable moments out of the years, something that really comes to mind, a story that you like to tell about being on the road, or something that might have happened that just really kind of is there.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. Do you have children listening?
Oh, I'm sure we do. Yes, we do. We have...
Well, there's a number of stories that I can't tell then.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you could just clean them up a little.
Let me... No, I can't tell those. We'll have to clean it up a little bit. The kids are listening. Actually, one of the highlights of my life was in 1977. Foghat did a tribute to the blues in the Palladium in New York City, and Foghat was the house band, and we backed Muddy Waters, John Lee Hooker, Paul Butterfield, Johnny Winter, Eddie Bluesman Kirkland, numerous other stars, Pine Top Perkins on piano, and I got to play with my musical heroes. So that was probably a highlight of my life. it would be nice. Actually, we have some film of it, and I also recently discovered all the tapes from that era that our front of house engineer Bob Coffey got in touch with me and said that he had all this stuff that was mixed. So there's about 4 hours of music from that. Maybe one day we'll be able to get that out. And I also, back in 1977, I got to meet another one of my musical heroes, Willie Dixon, in Foghat was playing 3 nights in, actually it might have been 78. We were playing 3 nights in Chicago. And the first night we played there, Willie sent his daughter down to see, what the band was like. And on the second night, his daughter came back with also his son, Butch, who later become Willie's road manager. And what they were doing is, because our first hit single was I Just Want to Make Love to You, written by Willie Dixon, originally recorded by Muddy Waters. And then 1977, we released I Just Want to Make Love to You from the live album that Foghat did back then. And I guess Willie sent his kids down to sort of see what these Foghat people have under their fingernails, because he's getting all this money, because he was credited with writing the song. And on the third night, Willie Dixon came down to the show, and it was fantastic to meet him, and told some great stories. Lonesome Dave introduced him on stage to a large cheer, and said without people like Willie Dixon, there would be no rock and roll, and it was true. And with that, Willie and his wife at the time invited us over to his house next time we were in town on the south side of Chicago, which was about 6 or 7 months later. And it was great. We went over to his house, we sat down, we had dinner, we played music all night long, guitar and piano, and Willie from time to time would send one of the kids up to the attic in his house and bring down some rare recordings from like the 40s, and it was great. We were up till about 3 or 4 in the morning, and a number of Woody's friends came over. It was another highlight. It was a lot of fun.
That sounds like an awesome night. I mean, truly, I understand why you remember that. I mean, that's got to be up there in some of the things. If there was someone that you've never met yet, is there someone out there that you would like to shake hands with someday soon? Is there still someone out there that you haven't had the opportunity to meet that you would like to?
Well, what are we talking about? Great men or great women?
Yeah, anybody out there, an artist maybe that you admire, or somebody out there that you haven't had the opportunity to either play with or meet. Like if you say, okay, if I'm going to pick one person, I'd either like to play with or meet, or
it'd have to be 2 or 3.
Okay, that's okay. Who are they?
Is it? I like Jack Nicholson. He makes me laugh. Great actor.
Nice.
I like Barack Obama. I think we have a great president, and I think he's a great man.
Okay.
Always, I was a big fan of Bill Clinton as well.
Nice.
That's it.
All right. That's an interesting combination. Jack Nicholson could probably be a great president.
Maybe on film.
Yeah, on film. You were talking, Roger.
I love Jack. Jack has a great sense of humor. He's obviously a very talented actor, and I get the feeling that he knows how to enjoy himself, and it's quite apparent with his body of work that he really likes what he does.
Yeah, I've seen him in a lot of stuff. There's just so many lines and expressions. He has one of the most faces, the faces that really do. I mean, from scary to to half to death to hysterical. I mean, he's
very expressive. But
nice.
There's 3 of the people I would look forward to shaking their hand and meeting.
Nice. It's always nice to have that, because you never know, they might be at your next show.
Never. Actually, there's word out on the street that Jack is a Foghat fan. He's been spotted wearing a Foghat hat, so I would imagine.
Well, you should reach out to him. Say, hey, Jack, here's some tickets to my show.
No, Jack's busy.
He is. He's a busy man. But so are you. You guys are definitely busy, and you stay busy, and maybe that's part of why your sustainability is so successful, is because you don't sit back on your laurels at all, do you? You guys have been rocking since the day you decided to do music.
Yeah, we're going to roll till we're old and rock till we drop.
There you go. Awesome. Well, we're looking forward to you coming to the show. There's still a few tickets available, but Friday night, these guys are going to blow the doors off.
Are you going to be there, Kate?
I don't think so, but I'm going to be here during the day.
Why not? Why not?
Okay, I'll try to be there. You're going to guilt me into it.
Well, why wouldn't you want to be there? You know, we're really old. We might not be around much.
Well, I'll see what I can.
Come on.
I'll see what I can do, Roger.
Are you busy? Are you busy this Friday?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Foghat and Blue Oyster Cult are in town. I mean, what are you doing?
I'm taking my dog to get spayed, and she's going to have stitches in her belly. Does that count?
But of course that counts.
Okay.
Give her a doggy quaalude, Sanek, and come to the show.
All right. I'll drug my dog up and put her in her pen, and I'll be at the show.
Yeah, no, you're quite right. You should take care of your creatures. Creatures are wonderful. I had 2 cats. We lost our dog a few years back, and we missed him. And Craig McGregor, our bass player, is a huge fan of dogs and all things doggy.
Yeah, doggy dog. He's a doggy dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love our creatures, don't we?
Yeah. I got to take care of my little girl, but no doubt about it.
I understand. Then for that, you are forgiven. You're not. You don't have to come to the show then.
Okay. Well, thanks. I still feel guilty.
You get a babysitter.
Yeah. Well, I'll see what I can do. Okay. I'll see what I can do. But are you guys going to be here during the day? It'd be nice to maybe we'll stop back, or if you could stop over the station, and we'll say hi.
We'll be there in the afternoon doing a sound check around 4:00.
Awesome. Well, we'll be here. I won't be, but the station will be here.
Okay.
All right. Well, listen. You were talking about a song, and I'm gonna play this song here in just a minute. The one I Just Want to Make Love to You. You were just talking about that when you were hanging out with your friend.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, listen. I don't want to hold you up any longer than necessary. Okay. But I really
talking to you, Kate.
I appreciate you taking some time out of your crazy, crazy schedule, and maybe we'll catch up with you somewhere along the line. But enjoy the show. You guys need to come out and see these guys rock. The doors are going to get blasted off the building this Friday night, so make sure you come out and see them. And Roger, it's been truly, truly a pleasure, and I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much, and I hope all goes well with your dog.
I'm sure it will, but thank you. And have a good one, and be safe in your travels, my friend.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, take care now. Bye-bye. And there you have it, a little something from... Wow, Roger Earl, phenomenal guy, totally awesome, and we are going to play that song, I Just Want to Make Love to You, in just a minute. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more of your favorites and more Foghat coming up right after this.
You make my bed. I don't want your money too. I just want to make love to you. I don't want you be no slave. I don't want you work all day. I don't want you to be Santa Blue. I just want to make love to you. I can tell by the way that you baby talk. I can see by the way that you switch and walk. I can tell by the way that you treat your man. But I can love you, baby, it's a crying shame. I don't want you wash my clothes. I just wanna make love to you. I don't want you, be no slave. I don't want you, work all day. I don't want you to be true. I just wanna make love to you. I don't want you, keep a home. I don't want you, what's my good? I don't want you to be true. I just wanna make love.